Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Kentucky versus Bucknell college basketball matchup on Saturday, November 9th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. We've also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, and you can take an additional 15% off when you use the discount code PICK. We also have products meant for people that make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP concierge style experience. We offer these products. They're just not available on the website. They're easy to get. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. So just keep that in mind that these are our most expensive premium products. But let's get to it. We've got Kentucky taking on Bucknell. Kentucky starting off with a massive win. Of course, new coach, new era, post-Calipari era. And I got to say, maybe, some of the things I always talk about, the stigma that's attached to a team, right? And it's kind of like, this might be one where I might need to be the one to move past the stigma, but it's going to have to be Kentucky that moves me off of that stigma, because I always felt that they underachieved big time under Coach Cal. Not every year, obviously they won. They cut down the nets one year, but most of the years they had stacked teams of NBA players. Look at the NBA and look how many of the stars in the NBA are former Kentucky players. You would think they would have gotten deeper into the tournament and won more championships than what they had with the players that they had. I mean, this is a team that rarely played on the second weekend of the NCAA tournament. So you got to change that all the way around. We opened up with a massive win over Wright State. They played extremely well in that game. Of course, it was at Rupp, and we saw all the big guys come in with the big points and do all the things that we wanted them to do. They scored 103 points in that game, so we can't complain about it at all. OA had 21. 14 for Butler, dozen for Williams, 11 for Carr, Brea, 18. I mean, everybody contributed. Almoner in just 15 minutes had 11 points. So everybody got a lot of time. The most anyone played was Oa. He's had 25 minutes of action in that game. So Kentucky went deep into the bench up by 40 points. So a lot of guys seeing action that might not see action much all season long, but they did see action in that game. And it was a good sign for Kentucky, who, sometimes in these early season games has been a little bit to the disappointing side. Bucknell, on the other side, has played 2 games already. They're 2-0 on the season and 2-0 against the number, beating Delaware 85-73 in their opener, and Southern Indiana, the Screaming Eagles, as a 3-point favorite. And, Bucknell has done some things pretty good here, shooting 46.4% from the floor. They are shooting 38.9% from the perimeter and hitting, though, just 68% of their free throws, something that they're going to have to improve on in this particular game. Defensively, certainly some issues here. Team shooting 41.9% against them, which is below what the national average is, of course, but we're not that deep into games right now. But teams are loading up from the perimeter against them, and Kentucky has been hitting those shots from the perimeter. At least they did in that first game when they hit from the perimeter at a scorching 45.8% and hit from 60% from the floor. I mean, I don't care who you are. You got a Kentucky team with this type of athletes that shoot like that, you are not going to be able to compete. But I think Bucknell is a little bit better than the competition that they faced in their first matchup, and we're getting just an absolute ton of points. And now with the expectation hurled on top of the Cats, I think it gets even more favorable for us. I'm going to take Bucknell plus the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.